Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. A goal is a dream with a deadline. Don't wait. The time will never be just right. Strength and growth come only through continuous effort and struggle. The starting point of all achievement is desire. You give before you get. Patience, persistence, and perspiration make an unbeatable combination for success. Success comes to those who become success conscious. Action is the real measure of intelligence. Great achievement is usually born of great sacrifice. More gold had been mined from the mind of men than the earth itself. Most great people have attained their greatest success just one step beyond their greatest failure. If you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way. Our only limitations are those we set up in our own minds. The way of success is the way of continuous pursuit of knowledge. Effort only fully releases its reward after a person refuses to quit. The man who does more than he is paid for will soon be paid for more than he does. Opportunity often comes disguised in the form of misfortune or temporary defeat. Ideas are the beginning points of all fortunes. Success requires no apologies. Failure permits no alibis. Procrastination is the bad habit of putting off until the day after tomorrow what should have been done the day before yesterday. It takes half your life before you discover life is a do-it-yourself project. No man can succeed in a line of endeavor which he does not like. Set your mind on a definite goal and observe how quickly the world stands aside to let you pass. When your desires are strong enough, you will appear to possess superhuman powers to achieve. Every adversity, every failure, every heartache carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. Happiness is found in doing, not merely possessing. You become what you think about. There are no limitations to the mind except those we acknowledge. A quitter never wins, and a winner never quits. Hold a picture of yourself long and steadily enough in your mind's eye, and you will be drawn toward it. Education comes from within. You get it by struggle and effort and thought. Victory is always possible for the person who refuses to stop fighting. Think twice before you speak, because your words and influence will plant the seed of either success or failure in the mind of another. The ladder of success is never crowded at the top. Tell the world what you intend to do, but first show it. The more you give, the more comes back to you. You can't cheat an honest man. Do not wait. The time will never be just right. Start where you stand. Money without brains is always dangerous. The man who masters himself through self-discipline can master his fate. Success is good at any age, but the sooner you find it, the longer you will enjoy it. All achievements, all earned riches have their beginning in an idea. Your big opportunity may be right where you are now. Initiative is the passkey that opens the door to opportunity. One of the most common causes of failure is the habit of quitting when one is overtaken by temporary defeat. Deliberately seek the company of people who influence you to think and act on building the life you desire. It is always your next move. Most so-called failures are only temporary defeats. If you do not conquer self, you will be conquered by self. Man's only limitation, within reason, lies in his development and use of his imagination. Do not be deceived by appearances, for these are often only stepping stones to success. Wishing will not bring riches. Poverty needs no plan. It needs no one to aid it because it is bold and ruthless. Life reflects your own thoughts back to you. Success in its highest and noblest form calls for peace of mind and enjoyment and happiness. All impulse of thought have a tendency to clothe themselves in their physical equivalent. There is one weakness in people for which there is no remedy. It is the universal weakness of lack of ambition. Faith is the eternal elixir which gives life, power, and action to the impulse of thought. Neglecting to broaden their view has kept some people doing one thing all their lives. Faith removes limitations. Big pay and little responsibility are circumstances seldom found together. A man whose mind is filled with fear not only destroys his own chances of intelligent action, but he transmits these destructive vibrations to the minds of others. Do not be influenced by the opinions of others. Desire is the starting point of all achievement, not a hope, not a wish, but a keen, pulsating desire which transcends everything. Fear is a habit, so is self-pity, defeat, anxiety, despair, hopelessness, and resignation. When defeat overtakes a man, the easiest and most logical thing to do is to quit. That is exactly what the majority of men do. Power is organized effort. Your only real limitation is the one you accept and set up in your own mind. The subconscious mind makes no distinction between constructive and destructive thoughts. Every person who wins in any undertaking must be willing to burn his ships and cut all sources of retreat. Life is a checkerboard, and the player opposite you is time. One sound idea is all that one needs to achieve success. All the breaks you need in life wait within your imagination. A positive mind finds a way it can be done. A negative mind looks for all the ways it can't be done. Desire backed by faith knows no such word as impossible. Plan your work and work your plan. Your mental attitude is something you can control outright. Any idea, plan, or purpose may be placed in the mind through repetition of thought. Persistence is to the character of man as carbon is to steel. Start each day with a positive thought and a grateful heart. The man who does not work for the love of work, but only for money, is not likely to make money nor find much fun in life. Only those who become money conscious ever accumulate great riches. It is literally true that you can succeed best and quickest by helping others to succeed. Adversity will do something for us or to us. There is no such thing as something for nothing. A definite major purpose is the starting point of all worthwhile achievement. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or faster man, but sooner or later, the man who wins is the man who thinks he can. To be successful, you must plan your work and work your plan. Enthusiasm is the foundation of a pleasing personality, and you must have such a personality in order to influence others. Self-discipline begins with the mastery of your thoughts. There is a difference between wishing for a thing and being ready to receive it. Lack of loyalty is one of the major causes of failure in every walk of life. Faith is the only known antidote for failure. The man who thinks in terms of power, success, abundance, and prosperity becomes the magnet for all such things. All men of action are dreamers. No man is ever whipped until he quits in his own mind. The world has the habit of making room for the man whose words and actions show that he knows where he is going. Remember that your real wealth can be measured not by what you have, but by what you are. The best job goes to the one who can get it done without passing the buck or coming back with excuses.